Hey guys, I'm back once again with something really interesting. And trust me, this is something every Truckers of Europe 3 player wants to see. Yep, you guessed it. Today we're talking about new trucks. More specifically, we're going to take a closer look at 5 popular and iconic trucks that are still missing in Truckers of Europe 3. Some of these trucks are absolute legends that deserve a spot in the game, and I'll be breaking down exactly why they should be added. So buckle up, grab your favorite snack, and let's hit the road. Because this one's going to be a fun ride. Let's get started. So the first truck we're talking about today is an absolute legend. The one and only Volvo FH16 old version. Now this truck right here isn't just any Volvo. It's basically the grandfather of the modern FH lineup. The OG that started it all. This beast ruled the roads back in the day, setting the standard for comfort, durability, and that unmistakable Volvo power. The FH16 first came out in the early 90s, and it was way ahead of its time. It packed those iconic D16 engines, ranging from around 520 horsepower all the way up to 700 plus horsepower depending on the model. That's no joke. Even today, that's serious pulling power. And the sound, oh man, that deep growl of the old FH16 engine. Music to every truck lover's ears. You could literally feel that torque kicking in as it pulled heavy loads like it was nothing. And here's a reference image of how it should look in Truckers of Europe 3. Just look at it. Absolute perfection. It fits the game style perfectly. We've been driving the same trucks for over a year now, and honestly, we're kind of bored. A new truck like this would be pure fuel for the fun. Back to the design. Those sharp headlights, the big bold front grille with the Volvo badge proudly shining, and that slightly boxy cabin that gives off pure 90s energy. It's just timeless. Even today, when you spot one on the highway, it still demands respect. Now imagine cruising through Europe in this legend. Headlights cutting through the fog, engine roaring, old school dashboard lights glowing in the night. That's the kind of vibe that would make players fall in love with the game all over again. So yeah, the Volvo F16 old version. A true king of the road and a perfect candidate to join the Truckers of Europe 3 family. All right, moving on to our second truck, the Renault Premium. Now this one right here might not be the most powerful beast on the highway, but it's got style, comfort, and that sleek modern look that never gets old. It's crazy how this truck was released years ago, yet the cabin still looks fresh and shiny, like it rolled straight out of a 2025 factory. Renault really nailed the design with this one. The Premium was all about efficiency and control. It ran with engines ranging from 380 to 460 horsepower, thanks to Renault's DXi 11 line. Not a drag racer, but smooth, fuel efficient, and built for long hauls. And anyone who's driven one in real life knows it feels solid, stable, and surprisingly comfortable. Take a look at how this truck could look inside Truckers of Europe 3. Just imagine pulling into a city with this beauty. It fits perfectly with the game's visual style and road atmosphere. Seriously, it looks like it already belongs there. Another cool thing about the Premium is that it came with multiple chassis options. 4x2, 6x2, and even heavy-duty variants, so players could have some serious variety. Add in a few tuning parts, maybe some light bars or a custom paint, and boom, instant favorite. And let's be honest, we could really use something like this in toe3. It's got that balance of realism and freshness that would make driving feel brand new again. So yeah, the Renault Premium, not the loudest truck out there, but definitely one of the most stylish and requested ones. A perfect addition that would make any virtual fleet feel complete. All right, the third truck on our list is none other than the Iveco S-Way. Easily one of the most requested and hyped trucks by Truckers of Europe 3 fans. Now let's be real, Iveco is the only major brand that's still missing in toe3, and that's something players have been talking about for a long time. The moment someone mentions new trucks, the S-Way name always pops up. It's like the community's unofficial dream truck. This thing looks absolutely stunning. Those sharp headlights, aggressive lines, and a front design that just screams modern power. The S-Way isn't just a truck, it's a full-on statement on wheels. The cabin, easily one of the best in its class. It's got that premium, driver-first feel, comfy seats, massive dashboard screens, and even the steering wheel itself feels futuristic. It's the kind of truck where every detail feels refined and high-tech, just begging to be driven. Here's how it could look in Truckers of Europe 3. Clean, bold, and a perfect match for the game's style. You can already imagine pulling a heavy load through the Alps in this beauty. Now, one thing to note, the real-life Iveco S-Way is mostly available in a 4x2 chassis, but hey, that's not a problem. If the devs wanted, they could easily add a custom chassis option, like we've seen with other trucks in the game. It's been done before, so there's no reason this beast can't have the same treatment. And let's not forget the customization, aero kits, side skirts, roof lights, special rims. The S-Way is practically built for personal touches. Players would go crazy with liveries and tuning options for this one. So yeah, the Iveco S-Way, sharp, stylish, powerful, and absolutely deserving to join the Truckers of Europe 3 lineup. It's time for Iveco to finally make its entrance. Now coming in at number 4, we've got not one, but two modern beasts, the DAF XG and XD. These are part of DAF's newest generation lineup, representing the modern era of trucking, wide cabins, futuristic dashboards, and tons of driver-focused technology. The interiors are next level. Digital instrument clusters, smart steering systems, lane assist, crash alerts, basically everything you'd expect from a high-end 2020 truck. The DAF XG is built for long-distance comfort, with its extended cab offering massive space and visibility, while the DAF XD focuses more on city and regional transport. Compact, but still super advanced. Together, they make the perfect combo for every type of driver. Just imagine these beauties rolling into Truckers of Europe 3, those clean edges, LED lights shining, and that bold DAF grille glowing under the sunset. It's like the future of trucking arriving in-game. And the best part? These trucks aren't limited like some others. They come with a huge range of customization options. Light bars, side skirts, chassis setups, aerodynamic kits, you name it. The devs could go wild with the tuning potential here. As you all know, the DAF XF we already have in toe3 is one of the few trucks that got full LED customization, which shows how much love DAF has gotten in this game. Even the cabin accessories update was first released for DAF. So it's safe to say, DAF is kind of the favorite child, so bringing in the XG and XD would feel like a natural next step. The modern evolution of the DAF family. Clean, classy, customizable, and absolutely perfect. And finally, we're closing the list with another DAF, the classic DAF XF. Now, the XF has always been one of the most iconic trucks in any truck game, but in Truckers of Europe 3, we only have the newer model. This one, it's for the classic lovers, a bit older, but still powerful and widely loved. Think of it as the father of the XF we already drive in TOE3, the blueprint for the modern DAFs. With 410 to 510 horsepower, reliable engines, and that bold, timeless design, it's a truck that stood the test of time. Imagine this legend in toe3, the classic look, the strong stance, and that old-school charm. It's perfect for players who love nostalgia and want a truck with real history. So yeah, the old DAF XF, the veteran of the road, the classic icon, and a must-have for any true trucking fan. And that's a wrap, guys. 5 iconic trucks, from the legendary Volvo FH16, the sleek Renault Premium, the hyped Iveco S-Way, the modern DAF XG and XD, to the classic old DAF XF. All trucks that we really need in Truckers of Europe 3. Some are modern, some are classics, but each one would add so much flavor and variety to the game. Honestly, just imagining these beasts on the roads of toe3 gets me hyped. So now it's your turn. Which one of these trucks do you want to see added first? Drop your answer in the comments below, and let's see which one the community loves the most. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more trucking content, and share it with your fellow truckers. Until next time, keep those engines roaring and the roads endless.